Dr. Moshe Lewis, Music and Medicine. Some people say that we don't honor black fathers enough. Why is this organization so important to sing their praises?
For that very reason. You know, I was actually talking to someone when I was younger. I had someone say to me, "What do you want to have on your tombstone?" And I said, "Made a difference in everyone's life." And, you know, I'm thinking Martin Luther King. I'm thinking, God, I want to be on that level. And the person said, "Not amazing father?" And I went, maybe, but, you know, that wasn't where I was at the time. With a 26-year-old son and a 22-year-old son, I understand what was being told to me, that was being planted in me at that time, because there's nothing better, especially in our community, in our society right now. I mean, black fathers are so instrumental in just us sustaining ourselves as a people. And we're not seeing enough black men continuing their education, being there whether the relationship works out or not. So to be here today with my two sons, honoring other fathers, and I'm presenting, I can't think of a better way to spend Father's Day. And so I'm so glad to be here.
Absolutely. Some people say that today's ministers, in this case being celebrities, are able to really uplift being a father. I've watched your show over 10 years. Do you sense that that sage advice that you give so often and so poignantly in the courtroom comes from some of that being a great father?
You know what I will say? You know, when I start my new season in September, it'll be 15 years.
Right, exactly.
And as much as I am very intentional about what I do, what has been the consistent theme is the image of a black man as a judge who is talking about, I'm a dad, but just the visual of seeing us in positions of leadership and authority, of trying to do the right thing. That's why people in other countries, I've had people in Ghana and people in the Caribbean say, our family, we sit and we watch your show. And I'm like, wow, you just don't truly understand and appreciate the power of that image. So I don't take it lightly that I am an image for other young men, whether I'm the would-be husband, boyfriend, boo, thing on the side, you name it, you know, the uncle, the best friend, the neighbor, the coach. It is a very, very big deal to be able to say I'm a part of that conversation when it comes to how we see and how we perceive men of color.
Sure.
So that would be my answer to that.
Absolutely. I want to bring up something behind the scenes, though. You're also an owner. Talk to us about the importance of being an executive producer, how important that is, also owning our content.
Well, I work for a black man, Byron Allen, who actually owns the show.
Right.
But I was very clear, especially after because initially when we started the series, I wasn't a producer. And I said, you know, if I'm going to go on this ride with you, I have to have some sort of input on the level that's beyond superficial. I want to be an executive producer. This is what I think I bring. And I don't take that title lightly either, because I am like in battle sometimes. Oh, here's my guy right here. I am in battle sometimes with, no, I don't think we want to do that case, because, you know, like we had a case one time involving a gentleman that had, I want to say something like 15 kids from 8 different women, and he wasn't even 30. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that case, because it's just sending the wrong message to me. I was like, out of all the cases we can do, that's the one we can ready to do right now. And as an executive producer, I had the opportunity to say, that's not going to work for me. And it would have been very entertaining under that premise, but it would have been in a, how do I say it? It would have been something that people would look at and roll their eyes and go, really? And I was like, you know, we don't necessarily, there are plenty of shows out there that do all of that messiness, you know, and as much as we cackle and kiki about things that we find amusing, I take it very serious that we need to see a more positive image of black men. So that's what being an executive producer has allowed me to do.
Absolutely. Thanks for being an incredible role model and all your hard work. We really appreciate it. And your upbeat music on the gram. I love it.
Okay.